Now I'm going to talk about what I've had done and why, if I had it done, and how it has affected my life, my person, my abilities. So I had the double mastectomy 4 weeks ago. 2 weeks after that, I had a second surgery because there was dead tissue. As you've learned from my previous video, there was dead tissue that wasn't getting adequate blood flow, so that needs to be removed. My plastic surgeon comes in and he's looking at the breast that was most concerning, which is my right breast, the one that had cancer. So my oncologist told me normally when there's an issue, it's on the one that did not have cancer. But I've had all my issues from the right one that did have cancer, which I no longer have cancer. Thank you, Lord. I am cancer free at this very moment. So he looked at both of them and he's like, well, why don't we just go ahead and clean up the other ones? I had this second surgery 2 weeks after my first surgery to clean it up. So I will fast forward to earlier on in the week when I went for my post-op appointment with the physician's assistants for the plastic surgeon the night before at 12 a.m. I'm taking a shower. It's very late. I still have medical tape on the incision. I had a gauze on top of the medical tape, and then I have a sports bra, which I have been wearing now for 4 weeks, 24 hours a day, except for when I shower. And straw-colored liquid starts pouring out of my breast and the incision like a fountain. It's pouring. So I'm like, what is going on? I do a chat GPT. Do I need to go to the ER? What is this? And I describe it. Well, they told me that if I still had the drains in, it would eventually turn straw color, but I had the drains removed a week prior, last week. And it didn't turn straw color. However, the output was within the parameters to get the drains removed. The output had lessened a lot. It has to be less than 25 milliliters for 24 hours for 2 days in a row, which mine had been 3 days. And I had had my surgery that Friday, and the doctor said when he went in, everything looks good. It looks like I didn't have built up a fluid. And he said I would probably be able to get them removed beginning of the next week, which is when I had them removed. So again, the liquid's pouring out. Chat GPT tells me that it's my body expelling extra fluid that's built up. It's straw color, it's light, and it's thin liquid. So that's not concerning. I could wait till my appointment the next day. They said that if it is darker in color and it stinks and it's clumpy, then that's the sign of an infection. If I had a fever and if I had chills, that's the sign of infection. Well, I had none of that. However, I had to put gauze on it, plus put medical tape on the whole gauze area to stop it from coming through my bra, which has padding in it as well. So I go to my appointment the next day, and just her face just told me all that I needed to know. I'm so disappointed. I'm upset. I'm in my feelings. It was a very emotional day for me. It's the first time I broke down since this whole process started. Since being diagnosed, it's the first time that I broke down. And I cried literally all day. It's kind of heartbreaking when you have a plan and you know what needs to be done, and it doesn't go the way you planned it to go. So it was a rough week for me this week. Today's Saturday, and I just been very emotional. It's been physically challenging, mentally challenging for me this week. First time I've broken down since all this happened, and not to say it's a sign of weakness or it's not okay to break down. It's just not who I am. I get the information, I do my own research, I consult with the doctors, I make a plan, and I have my mindset, and this just threw a whole wrench in the game.